Now it's time to add stratigraphic information, so the 4-dimension. Not only 3D model, but also the 4-dimension, the time dimension. So here we have the structure of the extended matrix folder. We have the blend representation with the backup, okay? The sources list, the GraphML, and here we have another file that actually is for
the description of the
exactly. This is the description of the yes. This, let's say we can talk here about the description of the masonry stratigraphic unit with the technique and with notes. So it's a way to store let's say more interesting granularity of the information. We will work on it immediately. This cerebral sources list that actually looks very well with all the images that we can use for the reconstruction. And there are also, last but not least, the Seripola GraphML file.
We have not divided in eras and so on. We just put some stuff about the stratigraphy.
Okay, but we have to put them inside the.
Yes, we were not sure.
Okay.
So we don't put
Okay. First of all, let's. US01 is the geologic. Let's say it's the idea of where we have the rock or whatever we have. One thing, we are working now with the palette with the extended matrix 1.3 because also the extended matrix here is the development version of the extended matrix 1.3. In the previous version of extended matrix, the 1.2, we had to separate this one from this one. Now we don't need it, so we can delete this row and delete this row. Sorry for the double work. And here we are. So less stuff. We need to put these elements in the correct epoch first of all. Okay. Where we can take this palette for YED, where we can take the master for Seripola sources list. We have online the extended matrix official repository. Extended matrix official repository, and we have the 1.2 version, but we have to switch to the version 1.3 that will be the future main version. So when you arrive here, we have that version. Now it's the development version, and we have here the sources list. Is the sources list XLSX file, the template. And the palette for the extended matrix. I will make. I think that Eleonora showed you how to import and use all this stuff. Okay, but we need also another thing to start. A folder named This is the dossier comparative folder. Yes. Okay. Here we can put all the documents. For instance, we have here the document 7, plan of the archaeological site, that was published here. The general planimetry is the information that we can provide from here. It's a planimetry, okay, and this is the image. This image should be named D07 and should be inserted here in order to have also a folder with all the stuff. Where we can take this?
It's on the
PDF file.
yes,
I have
the biggest one.
cutted the pages.
Just drag and drop them in the DOS code and we rename them. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I have to maintain the recording. So, let's look at how we can input these images inside the pipeline. We have documents about this site when it was excavated. So, for instance, we have this where we can see something that is no more there, like this wall here. So we can model it back. And no, sorry. Okay. We need to rename it some way. Sources list. Where is this? We have it. Maybe this.
Yes, that one is the completed photo.
Ah, here we have everything. Okay, maybe we need both of them, let's say.
Okay.
So let's say that we make it this way, Ctrl-C, and we make it here. Why? Ah. And here we want to put it. No, it's in insert image. It's not from here, but from here. And it was this one. And important to select this when you work on Excel, at least. Format of the image, we can change the format of image, yes, and here we can, the dimension should be locked with the cell, move and scale with the cell. So now if I change the position of this, let's say it will go with the, oh, let's see, it should be the same here. Okay. And save it. Let's say it's the D16, for instance. Let's use it inside the okay. Now we need to put them in the correct phases, all this stuff. USM02 from the list here was opus quadratum, so I select opus quadratum, I go here and I just paste it here, opus quadratum, in the description. if I put a document here, let's put it random here, D16, should be, I have to put here the description, let's say it's here.
This was other. Please, this is other. Well, other stratigraphic unit, or it's not important now.
No, it's not important, it's just to have examples. I can put here the description of this image, and URL it should be dosco/d16.jpg, but here is stiff actually. This is the where it is. Let's see if it works. It's go to URL F8. Ouch. Just save it. FNF8. But it doesn't work this way. Maybe it's the backslash. FNF8. Ah, yes. It's dosco FNF8. Dosco, because it's not such a name, you know. What is the size? It's this one. It's the .16.tif, isn't it? So here FNF8 dosco D16tif. Why not?
I didn't.
Emanuele, I think the dot in the name is the problem.
Yes,
Because it's a special character.
it is.
Try rename with the underscore. The underscore. 16.
No, actually it is not a problem.
Mm.
I'm sure about it. FNF8. Maybe it's not file decosync, but it's strange at the beginning. It's strange actually.
Okay. Maybe or this or double backslash.
So sericola dosco. What is the name of actual name of this details? It's a TIFF file. So no, maybe it's TIFF with not double F. FNF8. Yes,
Yeah.
opening it. It's useful also because we can do it inside Blender, inside Atom, wherever. Okay. We are automatizing it. Okay, in our pipeline, so you don't.
But
have
it
to-
must be on QSync, in the QSync folder.
Yes. Yes, yes. It's better to work on the EM package folder, so we get all the stuff. Okay, we need to put them in the correct moment in time. All this stuff. I don't know if they are the correct moment in time. Let's see. Is it? They are in the correct period here.
No,
No.
no. Only the USM change.
Maybe we go
correct.
one by one and or it
Yeah,
would
and
help.
also that line.
Okay, when I move something from, I have to select and maintaining press the shift, I move it. Because it means I am moving it in this space,
Mhm.
in this space one. I see it. Okay, now let's try to, from here, I open here and I go on extend matrix. And here I can select a GraphML. I open it, it's Sericola GraphML. I put it in absolute path. and I load it. These are the epochs. You see here we have a geologic and a strange symbol, and we have second and another strange symbol. Here is a punto esclamativo. It means that Roman Republic. Yes, it is. Okay, and here in geologic, if I double click, it's a backspace, not backspace, it's a capo.
Enter.
Hmm?
Enter.
Enter, yeah. I save it and I reload it here, and now it's fine. It's better to immediately focus on these aspects in order to be sure about the periodization. Okay, now I can add all this stuff in the different epochs. This stratigraphic unit is present here or not?
Yes,
Yes.
but we need to check. Go in the Excel.
It's one of the latest.
Opus Latericum, yeah, attached to the south. Well, it should be.
Okay, the 28.
Great. Is this the close that closed the apps? Okay, Opus Latericum. Yes, let's take it. Control F. Find. Okay. Not okay. I have to. Yes, now I can. So Latericium should be Latericium. Lateres in Latericium. Enzo, it's Latericium, not Latericum.
Latericium with C.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I just double check it. And save it. Okay, this Opus Latericium, we put it in the US 28. So USM 28 is this one. And here in the description we put Opus Latericium. Okay.
See, these are dynamic and are when you change the text here, they just are changed also here. So it was for a longer description. 28C, south wall in rooms that close the apps.
Great. Sounds.
So if you change this one, it just
Okay. Let's make the entire description. Now we will make a SQLite file here in order to be imported in Blender.
Okay.
South wall Opus
In room C that close the apps.
in room C that closes the apps. It's fine. Yes, because we are not talking about the techniques. Okay, USM 28. This is actually not a USM, for us it's USD, because it's if we have, let's say, if we have an archaeological documentation, we can still put it as USM. Okay, if we have an actual, in this case, I don't know. We have drawings also.
No.
It's just
not
the
in
image.
that paper. They say that there is something,
Hmm?
but they don't put in the paper.
Okay, so for us it's something is more documentation than an actual. Let's take it for the sake of using also this node.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just, but it can be also. Okay, there are gray zones. You know. As I save it, I'm coming here. I just reload it. I can go here to look for the US M28. Let's say I'm writing 28. South Wall in Rome C, that closes the apps. I select it and I just put them together. Look at this symbol here. It means that we have the record in the GraphML file, but there is no representation here inside the 3D. It's not linked. I want to link it, and I link it. And I got also the correct color here. Okay.
And this was from which period? It was
it was-
Severan or post
Yeah, something like this. One of the latest.
Now this is the color, so I think that it's this one.
How did you change the manager, color manager?
Here.
Okay, but in Blender.
The idea is to have one direction, because otherwise you have to write back on the GraphML, and it's better to put the thing in hierarchical mode, so the archaeologists decide the colors of the. It's better. But actually, if we really if we understand that in your workflow you prefer to have it, it's a matter of seconds to change it. But the idea is to make it as one direction street, like in a town. With you can just make the direction. Okay, and now what else? What is the correct period, or we have to change it
No,
here?
we have to change it, but they don't say exactly when.
Okay, let's say that I put my shift and I put it in the upper part. So to move it, shift and I move it upper, save, and when I reload it, it changed the color because now it is here. Okay. So here in the GraphML, we should make all the descriptions for the nodes, and they should be put in the correct places. That's the idea. Okay. We scan. Okay. Close also this. We not need anymore it. And okay, what else?
Also, this wall is relatively in the same time or maybe previously.
I think that it was previous. From what they say, but I don't know how they make that step.
Okay, the work now is to make the proxies. Have you made something about the proxies or not?
Yeah, the reconstruction of the, yes, I've done something I have on my PC,
Okay.
but on the previous file.
Okay, it's not a problem because all of them are in the same local coordinates, so we will not have surprises, let's say. Okay, here in order to make the vectorialization of all the stratigraphies here is a matter of modeling. Okay, because in a GIS you have a top vision, and you are going to make your shapefile or whatever you need. Okay. Here things are more complicated, more accurate, because you have also this visualization that actually you have in a GIS, because you can work on this. But actually here you can move all around and make absolute what you need and what you want. Okay. Another thing that we can do is to make the 3D model of the proxies. Yes, this is the next step. I go on the 3D survey collection, I switch the load manager to load 0 also for this, and I switch it back to load 1. So, okay. Here, for instance, I need to have model of it. Look at it. Wow.